I'm Adrian Vale. Here's a question that sounds like late-night dorm room talk, but it reaches into ethics, technology, and meaning. Are we living in a simulation? Tonight, Plato's cave, the Matrix, and Nick Bostrom's simulation argument. And more importantly, how this changes the way we live. The point isn't to win an internet debate, it's to ask, how should we value experiences, treat other minds, and design technology if reality might be layered? Whether the answer is yes, no, or unknowable, your ethics and choices can shift in useful ways. Let's set the stage with the modern argument and the ancient warning. Philosopher Nick Bostrom doesn't say we are in a simulation. He offers a trilemma. At least one of these is true. Almost no civilizations reach post-human capability, powerful enough to run vast, detailed simulations of minds like ours. Post-human civilizations could exist, but almost none of them run many ancestor simulations of people like us. If they do run lots of such simulations, then almost all beings with experiences like ours are simulated. So, conditional on that, we are almost certainly in a simulation. The logic is about proportions. If future computers can host astronomical numbers of conscious minds, and if many such simulations are run, then simulated observers would vastly outnumber biological ones. On a random draw, you're probably simulated. Key assumptions to notice: substrate independence. Consciousness can arise in non-biological systems given the right computation. Many philosophers find this plausible, some do not. Computational feasibility. Future hardware might be staggering, but physics may impose limits, or simulators may economize, rendering detail only where observed. Motivation. Advanced beings might be uninterested or morally opposed to simulating us. If so, door 2 closes the case without concluding we're simulated. It's a conditional probability argument, not a conspiracy theory. And it's compatible with us never finding out. Long before GPUs, Plato gave us a picture in the Allegory of the cave. People chained in a cave watch shadows on a wall and mistake them for reality. One prisoner turns around, ascends, and is dazzled by the sun, the source of truth. The Matrix updated the parable. If your perceptions can be fed by a machine, can you trust them? But Plato isn't only about deception, it's about education, the painful turning of the soul from appearance to understanding. Even if you can't leave the cave, you can learn what shadows are and what throws them. That's a clue for how to live with uncertainty. People suggest glitches, cosmic pixelation, or rounding errors as telltales. Maybe a simulated universe would be discrete or simplify when unobserved. Maybe, but a competent simulator could hide their tracks. Every test can be explained by deeper simulation rules. And many proposed signatures are speculative or already ruled out by better measurements. So what's rational? Treat science as our best interface. Build models that predict, test them, update. Whether base reality or simulation, the method still works inside the game, and be wary of leaping from possible to proven. Do right and wrong still matter in a simulation? Yes, moral weight tracks conscious experience, not the hardware it runs on. Pain, joy, trust, betrayal, if they're felt, they matter. Whether silicon, biology, or cosmic server racks, suffering and flourishing remain real to the subject. So your promises, your kindness, your harms still count. How should we treat future simulated beings? If we might one day run rich virtual worlds, we inherit new duties, minimize suffering, avoid creating sentient lives for trivial reasons, provide exits, consent, and rights for digital minds. You don't need certainty about today's status to act responsibly about tomorrow's power. Should we behave for our simulators? That's Pascal's mugging territory. Don't let hypothetical overseers hijack your ethics. Still, it nudges humility. If there are higher-level observers, being cooperative, curious, and kind is a robust policy even if no one's watching. Live in ways that would be defensible on playback. What about truth? In Plato's cave, turning toward the light is hard but worthwhile. In a simulation, truth might be local. The rules we can discover from inside. Pursue it without zealotry. Don't break lives chasing cosmic Easter eggs. Truth-seeking is best when yoked to care. Robust goals. Choose aims that matter across metaphysical possibilities, reduce suffering, increase understanding, build beauty, deepen trust. These remain valuable whether we're carbon or code. Care for minds. Drop the NPC slur. Don't treat people as less real because you suspect layers. Whatever the substrate, they experience. Act accordingly. Design guardrails. As AI and virtual environments advance, bake in consent, reversibility, and humane defaults. If we become simulators, let's be ethical ones. Moral humility, practical courage. Admit the limits of what you can know. Don't let that paralyze you. Ship the novel, make the call, help the neighbor. The cave doesn't absolve you of the day's work. Meaning, without metaphysical guarantees. You don't need base reality to make a promise or savor a sunset. Meaning arises from relationships, commitments, and craft. Things you can do here and now. Suppose a messenger told you with perfect confidence, yes, this is a simulation. What should change tomorrow? Probably not your grocery list. But you might double down on kindness, since experiences are the currency of value. Double down on learning, since understanding is the closest we get to turning around in the cave. Double down on responsible building, since we may soon hold other minds in our hands. If it's not a simulation, these are still good bets. If it is, they're even better. Do we live in a simulation? Maybe, but the better question is, what kind of players will we be? Curious, compassionate, careful with power. The cave is real enough to live in and to learn from. I'm Adrian Vale. Thanks for watching.